going to get the most perfect 90s blowout using hot rollers today. If you're a type B girl like me, or if you're someone who's always on the go, always in a rush, and doesn't want to spend an hour on your hair, this is going to be the tutorial for you. I'm getting these today, so it's a little bit bigger than my travel set. My hair is freshly washed. I did an aerial yoga class this morning, but didn't sweat that much, so we are in good shape. Last night I put some leave-in conditioner in while it was still damp. So I love this one by Crown Affair. My hot rollers have been heating up for like 15 minutes. Air dry mousse. I feel like I have a lot of stuff that's in my hair making it really soft and floppy, so I kind of want to give it a little bit of staying power, especially since I live in Miami. Mousse and hairspray are desperately needed. You can put mousse in while your hair is damp too, but we're just gonna do it straight on dry hair today. It smells so yummy. Oh my god, that's like, I guarantee you, my boyfriend, he's been my fiance for almost a year. That's hysterical. Lucas, my fiance, is not a big perfume guy at all, but whenever I use hair product, he's like, oh my god, you smell so good. So I guarantee you he says something after I use this. It's definitely time for a brush upgrade, but we just haven't pulled the trigger yet. The product is meant to be used on damp hair, so use at your own risk, but this is how I'm doing it today. So I'm just going to start kind of separating my hair into two sections. Part, twist it up. For now, I'm just gonna use one of these clips. There we go. Little sections of hair. So we have our hot roller. The reason I love using these is that I can touch this right now. Is it comfortable? No, but it's not using as much heat on your hair, even less than the Dyson. So I really do. I have fallen back in love with using hot rollers again. They were my holy grail for so many years, and I don't know why I ever stopped. It's kind of like eliminating a step in your hair to pin your curl after you curl it using either a hot tool or using your Dyson, whatever you use to blow out your hair and then pin it. It just eliminates the step. So all you have to do is roll it up, and then it's gonna cool down and set in your hair. Really the easiest thing in the world. I've been posting about this for forever. I really just wanted to be the queen of hot roller talk, but so I'm gonna just keep yapping about them on here. Looking good, guys. And you want to pull that tight, make sure everything's brushed out, smooth. The smoother and tighter you can get it, the better your curl is gonna be at the end. Voila. Ooh. Roll it up. Because it always wants to like fall down backwards. The top here. Oh. Alright, well that didn't hold. Pull you back up there. We can get her to, not the cutest, but it's okay. Make sure each little section is smooth before we put it in the roller, because whatever you press onto the roller, that's gonna be what comes out. So I'm taking one more section right behind. Voila. About yay big. Brush it up. Ooh, I need highlights so bad. But naturally curly hair, so you can definitely see some of that curl trying to peek through. Not today. Last one, best one. Now we're going to let this sit for like 15-20 minutes. So if you don't have your makeup done, or if you want to go put your outfit on, right now is the time to do that. But for me, usually I do this before I do my makeup, and then I go glam and come back, and then we're out the door. Hot rollers, the whole process is usually like 5 to 6 minutes to put it in, and then 5 to 6 minutes to take it out. So they're actually just the best invention ever. And if you're not using hot rollers, I'm here to tell you, You should be. These that I'm using are actually by Heritage. The set that I usually use and the set that I took with me all throughout Europe. I take them everywhere. They're so easy. They like are this big to travel with. They're by Remington. And again, I've used them since high school. They're tried and true. My mom used them, my aunts use them. This is like how our moms did their hair in the 90s. Actually, like I don't think anybody was actually blowing up their hair. I think it was all hot rollers. If you're a 90s mom, speak up, let us know. Were you blowing out your hair every day or were you using hot rollers? So it's been like 15-20, so we're gonna take these bad boys out, show you what we're working with. Perfect. Look at that. Smooth, shiny. Hot rollers are the way to go, y'all. And I'm curling these away from my face. See how I move my finger? I just want to keep that curl in it as long as possible. So we are not brushing these out yet. Voila. Stunning. Doing the mousse in your hair makes such a big difference on the curl at the end. Even if it feels a little stiff, when you're doing it, just trust me, you're gonna want that so that the curl stays perfect. I'm so happy with this so far. Do all of these away from my face for today. The bounce on that one was so good. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to go document this. Looks good. I think there's one straggler hair that kind of didn't make it into a roller, but that's okay. We're just gonna ignore that for today. Voila. Stunning. Last one. Perfect. Just use my fingers and start to kind of finger separate all of your curls. Not using a brush just yet. To kind of stay together and hold their shape. Oh. Guys, doing your hair, the products that you have make a world and a half of a difference, but this turned out so good. It's giving Farrah Fawcett and I'm kind of into it. My mom was a hairdresser, so I feel like I can say this. Trust me when I tell you, you want your hair to be a little bit bigger and a little more curled before you leave the house, because as you go and as you go throughout the day, even the first 10-20 minutes outside, it's going to fall. So always go just that little bit more ridiculous big, like where you're like, I don't like it like this. Then go out, see what happens in the next 20 minutes. And just trust me, you do always want it to be a little bit bigger when you leave the house than you would typically like, so that then throughout the day, it gives you just perfection. Do some finishing spray just to make it nice and shiny. This is also by Crown Affair. I'll show you how. Oh, I don't know how they get their products to smell so good. Oh my gosh, do you see that shine instantly? Using the right products when you do your hair are going to make or break your hairstyle. And finding the products that work for your hair. For me, I do have to use a lot of mousse, a lot of hairspray because I have naturally curly hair. So if I want it to stay styled, I really need to be using a lot of product. And that finishing spray at the end really just brought all of the shine back into. I'm gonna go bother my fiance for pictures of myself now because I'm excited to be back on YouTube. I feel like I haven't done long form videos in so long. So definitely like, subscribe so that I can keep making these videos because they're so much fun and just gotta share what I know with the girls. I cannot wait to see all of you do your 90s blowouts so that we can all have perfect hair together.